Um, what are the biggest differences, do you think, between going to school here and going to school in India?
Well, I guess it's way more strict. In India, it's way more strict.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know, it's just like so much stricter.
How the kids behave or the studies?
Yeah.
Yeah, both. What do you think?
They have school on Saturdays, half days.
Yeah?
They have it like from 10 to like 4. So it's like shorter during the week, but they have it on Saturdays.
Do you think she's right? Do you think it's more strict? Do you think it's academically harder than here? In what ways?
They, like what we learn in like if you're in 6th grade, like they'll be learning 8th grade.
Throughout her schooling career thus far, she has surpassed and exceeded academic and personality expectations in all her classes and has received stellar remarks from her teachers and mentors. Karina has a very bright future ahead of her, and we would like to congratulate her today on turning 7 years old, and we wish her all the very best in her future endeavors. Thank you once again for joining us in celebrating this special occasion.
We were talking about the differences which you think is more rigorous.
Yes, it's I'm saying you literally had to fight for a seat where there are 10 more competitors. You had to stand out. You had to show them that why you deserve that. Versus, as you said, because of the population, there are limited colleges, limited schools. So in order for you to get into, you have to prove your ability that you belong to that school.
And then you were saying about the differences between the standardized tests here and in India.
Because my kids go to school here from pre-K, looking at I like the basic structure of education. The only issues where I have is things have been made really easy for them. As an option A, B, C, and D, instead of kid using its own brain to see or try to figure out what the answer would be. They're already getting a choice, so even if they had a doubt, they can, looking at the options, they can say, okay, that's the right answer.
So what do you think accounts for the difference between just knowing that they have to compete that makes them more serious, or do you think the discipline is strict?
Discipline, yes. One thing is, even though, suppose it was a private school, the disciplinary thing is uniform, everything was standing. You have to wear a tie. The shirt is not ironed. If you do not put hair in your oil, if you do not polish your shoes, you're sent back home. Whereas kids up here, they don't feel like they're going to school. They feel like they're going to picnic because they can wear whatever they want. No offense, I'm saying, but back then, you really felt serious going to school. You felt like you're going for a job interview every single day. It was more
We actually are very disciplined. I went to a convent school. I went to Mother Teresa convent school in India, so the structure was very rigid, which I think is lacking here, in the sense that we had uniforms. They were very particular about getting work done during school hours. Extracurricular would always be afterwards. It was more of a just learn, not really like a fun learning experience. But I guess, that's the reason why most Indians become more focused on studies and stuff, and that's how we are trained right from the beginning.